Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Nature Reserve the Stippelberg. Not a name that I can really translate in English, but I can give a sort of an explanation because Stippel means dot, and as you can see here behind me there are a few hills in this area, well actually quite a lot. And because we're in the Netherlands, you can't call them mountains. So people back in history called them dots. So those dots reflect to Stippel in Stippelberg. So that's where the name comes from, because you have all those little hills, those different dots divided through this whole nature area. So it is new for us. I've been here about 1.5 months ago when I was heading to a training for my work. I passed by here, and after that training it was done a little bit earlier, so I had 2 hours to kill before I had to go to work. So I stopped here, did a little walk, and it turned out that it was really beautiful over here. I sent my mom some photos back then and she was also very enthusiastic, so it was very clear to us that one day we wanted to do a longer day hike here. And today we wanted to do a hike a little bit more close to home because of different circumstances, and it is the Pentecost weekend, so we didn't want to drive too far because of how busy it will be on the road later today. So that was a good opportunity to give the curiosity that came up back then a little bit more of a chance to show us a little bit more here on the Stippelberg. So let's go. And that viewpoint was actually the point where I thought, when my curiosity became too big, and then I thought I have to go back here one day. And near this junction I went that way back to my car because I had to go to work that day. Now we are going in the other direction, so from now on it's all new to me as well. well, Ravi sometimes thinks he's getting old and he prefers a little bit of luxury from the stroller as well. But that's totally fine and he can get used to it for the time that he is in need of it. We're almost back at the car and it was an awesome hike. It was so many variations here in kinds of woodlands, kind of trails. Really awesome. Pieces of heather in between. The part along the water was really beautiful. That was a surprise. Of course, I could have seen on the map that there was water, but it was really beautiful. So it was a big surprise, this hike. Not something spectacular, but exactly what we needed today. The weather was spot on. It is about 17, 18 degrees Celsius. It's getting a little bit warmer now because the sun is coming through. But that's fine because we're at the end. Later this week there will be a heat wave coming in. So that's the downside, because next week, it's now Monday. So actually not even next week, it's now Monday. And Saturday there's something really exciting happening, because finally then it is trail days. So really looking forward to that, but that's going to be 35 degrees Celsius that day. Oh, that's not what we wanted. So I have to see how I'm going to do that with Ravi, because 35 degrees Celsius, that's a no-go for him. He's not able to cope with that. So I must see how I'm going to do that, because obviously I was taking him with me because of the lecture we are going to give there, but we will see. Hopefully the weather is going to change and the weather forecast isn't right. So for now, fingers crossed on that one, but today was perfect. If you like this video, give us a like, subscribe to the channel and notify the alarm bell. And then as always, enjoy the outdoors. We'll catch you on the next trail. Goodbye.